Hey girl, welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Today I'm going to be talking about, first of all, I know I forgot the question for yesterday. If you watched it and you want to go back and leave a comment, you can answer the question, what's a tradition that you want to implement with your family for Christmas? So today I'm going to be talking about making time for the things that we want. And this video was inspired by one of my friends. Basically, I ordered a new nail polish and I was telling my friend that I ordered this polish and I wanted to be able to paint my nails more. And she was kind of like, how do you make time for that? Because she is somebody she has a daughter who's older, but then she also watches a lot of other people's smaller kids. And so she knows the struggle of like them having a nap a certain time and just being full on most of the day. And she asked me how I made time for that, like basically asking me how I make time to paint my nails. And I really feel like we can make time for anything that we want to make time for. And I'm pretty sure you knew I was about to say this. Like, I don't know why I feel like you knew that that was going to be the answer. But I think that when it comes down to it, that really is the case. Like, even in my toughest, hardest newborn stage, no one has to ask me how I make time to brush my teeth. Like, they just don't. And maybe some other moms have a different experience with that, but for me, and there's probably something else that they made sure that they did, but for me, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I skipped a lot of showers in that phase. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, a lot of showers were not had in that time, okay? But I was not skipping days brushing my teeth. Like, that just wasn't a thing, because that was something that was very highly important to me, and I was not going to not do that. And if you were able to take showers every day during your postpartum phase when you had a newborn, then, kudos to you. But what we're not going to do is judge me. So forget about that. Like, take that thought, throw it out. Anyways. But yeah, I think that when it comes down to it, there are things that we find to be important enough to make time for, and there are things that we don't. And painting my nails is one of those newer things, because just for me, my kids are, the youngest is 16 months. And so I feel like I have a lot more freedom. I have a lot more time to myself. And that's something that's important for me, along with like doing my hair. As you see, I've retwisted this hair of mine, and that's something that I'm trying to prioritize. And these are things that have only recently become important, because my hair has looked a mess for a few years, and I'm not saying I'm proud of that. The thing is, I was not making time to do it because it was not important to me. And I think this goes back to, even when it comes to knowing what we want and saying what it is we really want and being honest about that, I feel like I have to be honest, and I've had to be honest about, is taking a shower important to me in the newborn phase? No. If it was important to you, okay, fine, girl, we get it. It was not important to me. Was doing my hair and washing my hair and twisting out a twist out important in my newborn phase? No. It's laughable for me. But again, for some women and some moms and some Black women, they were not going to let their hair go. And, I don't blame you for that. But we really have to be honest about, are these things important to us? And not just saying it's important, but really it being a priority and taking action because of that, or making the conscious decision to say, this is not important to me. I am not going to worry about it. I am not going to pretend like it's important to me because other people think it's important, like a shower after having a baby. But yeah, we just have to be honest with ourselves. And it goes back to, like I was saying, with the things that we want video. We can't lie to ourselves and say that we want something, but then also be doing everything counterintuitive to that, or also want something that's counterproductive to that. And so it really comes down to, for me, and I'm assuming for you, like just being honest with what is important to me and making time to do that thing. Because as soon as my friend asked me that about how do I make time for that, she was like, oh, well, I guess there's nap time. Because she knows about nap time and she knows that she has time during nap time in some capacity. Maybe she doesn't. And again, she probably spends that nap time doing something that is important to her. And realistically, painting her nails is not something that's important to her. So this is just a quick one today, but I really wanted to talk about that because I think for me, I'm trying really hard since this transition of, me making a decision about how I want my house to look and being honest about the effort that I'm willing to put into that. I'm just trying to exercise more honesty, more reflection within myself to figure out what really is important, to work through things that are challenges and roadblocks for me, and just spend a lot more time reflecting, working through, talking through, being honest about what's really going on with me, whether it's emotionally, whether it's with the home environment, whether it's my priorities. Like, I really just want to have a crystal clear clarity about, what I'm working towards. And I think this makes so much sense for coming into the new year and figuring out what are going to be goals and things that I want to prioritize in 2024. I think it's just a great time in this month to be focusing on those things. So I would encourage you to do the same as well. I'm just not naturally a really reflective person. And so I think having this foresight now in December to think about how 2023 went and move into 2024 with some clarity will be really, really great for me. So yeah, basically today's video is just about making time for the things that we want and really being honest about whether what we want is what we really want or what other people think we should want. Like a shower after having a baby. I'm not doing that. So the question for today, so I don't forget, is what is something for you that you have been saying that you want to do and would love to start doing, whether it's like a self-care thing or whether it's like actually all the things that come to mind are self-care things. So drop a self-care thing below. Self-care routine, maybe a massage. I've been thinking about massages a lot lately. Painting your nails, doing your hair more. Drop a self-care item that you've been wanting to do and have not been prioritizing down below. And I'll see you tomorrow, girl. Bye.